Good morning, dear children. This is Amrita Banerjee once again. Children, in the last video, we were learning our chapter number 2, Justice in Moral Science. So, children, we at the last started a story of Ashoka. Okay, and what did we see in the story? That he visited a poor Brahmin whose name was Shishupal, and Shishupal was very fearlessly discussing all kinds of evils which are prevailing in the society, like injustice, crimes, misconduct of government officers and ministers, and many more things. So, what did Ashoka asked him that what will you do if you were made the law minister? So, what did Shishupal said that only just in 1 month he will be restoring everything in the state. This is what Shishupal replied. So let us see what happened next in the same story, children. So now, only in 1 month, don't you think 1 month is not enough for it? So Ashoka was very much surprised hearing Shishupal's response that just in 1 month how he can restore everything in the state. Okay, no sir, 1 month is quite enough. If justice is strictly implemented, even evildoers will vanish within no time, replied Shishupal. Ashoka left his house early in the morning. After many days, some of Ashoka's soldiers came to Shishupal's house and told him that king had sent for him. He was surprised to know that his guest that night was the emperor, had been emperor. Okay, so now children, Shishupal came to know after few days that the guest who came to his place that night, he was actually the emperor Ashok. And so now soldiers have come and they are asking for Shishupal to be present with king because he had asked him for the same. Okay, so next, Ashoka himself, when Shishupal reached the court, Ashoka reminded him of his discussion about restoring justice in the state within 1 month. So now, children, Ashoka has now visited. Now, Shishupal is brought to the court of Ashoka. Now, Ashok is asking him that we had the discussion that you will be restoring the justice in the state in just 1 month. So Shishupal replied in affirmative with utmost confidence. So Ashoka made him the law minister immediately. So now Shishupal, he reminded that, oh yes, I had said and so I will do the same as well. So he was very much affirm, and also he was full of confidence. So what did Ashoka do? He immediately made him the law minister. Now, in a very short period, Shishupal restored justice. Emperor Ashoka was surprised to see his ability, but he now wanted to examine his justice, impartiality, efficiency, and sincerity. So one night he himself killed a guard. Now, the next morning, Emperor Ashok asked Shishupal to find out the reason of the murder and also produce the murderer in the court within a week's time. So now see children, Shishupal said that he will restore everything in 1 month, and even he started to do that as well. So he Ashoka was very surprised that, oh my god, he is so confident and he is doing what he said that time. So he wanted to check his justice, impartialities, efficiency, and everything. So what did Ashok do? He himself killed a guard. Okay, he himself killed a guard and he told Shishupal that please find the reason of the murder and the murderer should be there in the court within 1 week's time. Okay, now on the seventh day, the nobles and the large number of people assembled in the court. The prestige and the fate of Shishupal was at stake. Soon after the proceedings of the court had started, Shishupal ordered his soldier to detain Ashoka. Everyone was surprised. So now see children, Shishupal found out that Ashoka had killed the guard. So he asked the soldiers to detain Ashok, Emperor Ashok, because he himself has murdered the guard. Fine. But Shishupal had definite proof of the murder. The punishment awarded was with execution. Being a king, Ashoka could not have been executed, so a statue of his was hanged instead. Now, children, Ashoka was king. Now, what did he? He would not be hanged for whatever murder he did. He did it only to check Shishupal that he is honest or not. So, instead of Ashok, a statue of Ashok was made, and that was hanged. Okay, everyone admired and applauded Shishupal. Dear children, believe in justice. The preamble of Indian Constitution, which is considered to be the most ideal in the world, reveals its objective as under. So now children, it is asking us that we are always supposed to believe in justice, and the constitution of our country, it has few objectives. So what are the objectives? Let us see. We, the people of India, have solemnly resolved to constitute India into sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic, and to secure to all the citizens justice, social, economic, and political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship, fraternity, assuring the dignity of individual, and unity and integrity of the nation. So, children, it is said that everyone is socialist, secular, democratic. That means everyone is free to express his whatever thoughts they have. Everyone is free to express their expression. Everyone is free to worship whatever religion they follow. Okay, and there is always there is a equality in economical and political stuffs. Okay, there is unity among all the people, and also integrity of the nation. That means whatever diversity everyone says and follow, different language, different religion, different custom, everything is respected. Okay, no one is asked or forced to do anything which they are not as in favor or not in mood to do. Okay, so this is what is the constitution of our India states. So in Indian constitution too, justice has received much importance. This is the reason that Indian constitution makes provision for an independent judiciary. Here the judges are appointed by the president and they are very impartial. So children, we know about the Supreme Court and High Court, that is the judges are appointed by our president and they are very impartial. Everyone is equal in the eyes of law. Okay. The value of justice motivates a person towards dignity of labor. Several of you may have household servants, watchmen, gardeners, or drivers. The harmonious and mutual relationship between the owner and the worker is the demand of justice. Think if you are kind and sympathetic towards them. So children, what they are saying that we have so many people working at our place, isn't it? We have our household maids, we have our drivers, we have the servants, gardeners. So they are asking that they are our workers and we are owning them. That means we are paying them and they are serving us. So it is our duty that we should be just towards them. We should behave properly with them. We should be kind and sympathetic towards them. Though they are working for us, but that doesn't mean that they are our as in laborers sort of. Means we should not treat them as in that they are inhuman kind of. We should be kind towards them in words also, and however services we demand from them. Okay, so we are supposed to keep that in mind that they are also human beings, and we are supposed to behave in the matter that nothing should harm them or trouble them in any way. Okay, so this is what is they have explained. Now next one, the unfortunately a large majority of people do not believe in justice. They do not have the wisdom to judge what is right and what is wrong. They are selfish and self-centered. They do not pay due honor to the human rights. So children, they said it is saying that in the society we also have many people who do not believe in justice. They don't know what is right and wrong, and they are very selfish people, and they don't care about the human rights of the other people. Okay, so on the other hand, they believe in the justice that is favorable to them, We must remember the fact that all human beings are born free and equal in dignity. So children, there are few people who are very much as in partial, and what do? They only believe in the justice which is good for them. They will only think about their own selfish needs, and they will not think that due to our any need it can hamper someone's life, it can affect someone's life. They are not feeling all that. Okay, so but this is very wrong. We are not supposed to be among those people. Okay, so every human being is born free and equal in dignity. Okay, and are entitled to human rights. That means everyone is free to live, free to worship, free to speak. Okay, no one should be bullied or tortured for anything whatever anyone is do. Everyone is free to do whatever they want. Fine, so this is actually the human right, freedom as in. So children are have a great feeling of respect, love, affection, and sympathy for others. So this is what children, this lesson is imparting, that we should always be respecting others. We should always be having a kindness for others. Okay, so this is very important feeling. Obey the rules of the school and the society. Suppress injustice wherever it exists. Hard work to enable your nation and to build in all the fields. Only then you can say that you believe in justice. So children, it is saying that we will have to work hard, that everywhere there should be justice, and we are supposed to suppress injustice. Wherever we see that there is injustice, we will have to speak out about them. Okay, so this is seriously a very good lesson which is asking us about the justice everywhere in everyone field and with everyone's heart actually. Okay, now let us see the moral. It is saying that have the power to judge between good and the evil. This is very important. Everyone should have the power to judge what is right and what is wrong. Okay, now justice is a pious trait. That is, justice and discipline are the two sides of a coin. We must believe in the principle of live and let others to live. We must have a great feeling of respect, love, affection, and sympathy for others. Okay, so children, this is your chapter. I hope you have understood the meaning. I hope you have understood the story of Ashoka as well. So children, this is a very good chapter. Okay, so kindly go through the video. Okay, and if you face any problem, you can consult me. So that's all. The explanation of second chapter ends. Thank you so much.